Live Through the Final Days of Others by him, Chris 12. As you have read the title, I live through the final moments of life, just not my life. I would tell you my name if I could remember it, but I've gone through this endless cycle so many times that I can't really remember who I am. So I'll just tell you his name. Right now I am Marcus, divorcee with 4 kids I have custody over, but not for much longer. I should probably explain how I know this. Well, when I, let's say, jump into a new body, I get the most important details of their life, spouse, offspring, etc. I don't get things like childhood, friends, or anything trivial. Sometimes it takes days and even weeks, but for others it can be as little as a few hours, never showing any real consistency or pattern. I don't know how much longer I have, so I'll tell you about the first 3 times I jumped. I remember them because they were the most important details of my life. The first time was bright and early in the morning, and to say I was shocked was an understatement. I nearly shit myself when I realized I was in a room with walls I didn't recognize, sheets in a bed I didn't recognize, and a person in the mirror I didn't recognize. My first thought was, calm down, this is just a dream, a very detailed dream, but a dream. Just pinch yourself and you'll be home sweet home. In following my thoughts, I pinched myself only to be rewarded with pain and a red forearm, realizing, holy shit, this isn't a dream. What the fuck is going on? I scrambled through my new surroundings, looking for some sort of identification or maybe clues to help me learn more about my predicament. Then I felt a sensation similar to that of your limbs falling asleep and waking up, but weaker and growing, spreading throughout my body from somewhere I'd never felt before to the rest of my body. I grabbed my head in pain as a sudden splitting headache threw itself upon me, and before I knew it, I was slipping on a bedsheet I carelessly threw down, straight through my window and plummeted to my end. But the moment my body stopped moving, I was, once again, in someone else's body. This time a Latino woman, already wide awake, and through a little purse rummaging, I found an ID. Her name was Luciana, age 23, and had a grocery store. I lived through her for a few days and eventually read an online article talking about a rather unfortunate accident involving a man, a window, and apparently lots of drugs the previous night. I threw up at that because it was the same man in my mirror from previous. Then still on my knees, I felt it again. That tingle. This time starting at my toes and working its way up. I was terrified, as that was the feeling right before the headache that claimed my life. I ran outside only to feel immense pain, warmth, and a slowly setting chill as I once again fled into the refuge of a new life. A young man this time sitting on a couch, with his girlfriend I assumed, watching television as a breaking news report stated that a young woman had been gunned down in a seemingly random drive-by shooting. I felt sadness, but not for her or her family, but for myself. Not in seeing the scene of the crime I had just been the victim in, but rather something else I can't really explain. Like the world was a painful place to be. Like it itself hated my guts, and I agreed with it. Looking down at the now sleeping woman at my side, I went to what was apparently my room and opened a drawer, revealing a note, an empty bottle of antidepressants, and a pre-tied noose. I don't think I need to say what happened next. After that, everything starts to blur together. The next lives becoming more and more a mystery to me, my original life and self completely forgotten. And yes, I have tried to stop the inevitable, but no matter what I do, the Reaper seems to have already enabled his backup plans. Now I just go with it, even though it's torture. I can't stop it, so now I just live their lives to whatever capacity I can before it ends too. Hell, even if I could stop it, what would I do? Live the rest of time or of that life or whatever as someone I don't know how to be? That doesn't sound very comforting to me. Marcus has Reddit, and this subreddit was on his feed, so I decided to give him the post of a never-ending lifetime. I don't really know what to say after I finally got it all off my chest, so I'll let you go now. Besides, I can already feel the tingling. Hey guys, thanks for listening. Please don't forget to share this video with others so this channel can grow. I am committed to give you guys and girls the best narration I can, and to do that I need feedback. So give me a like or dislike in a comment, and share how you felt about it. Oh, a couple people asked me to do more conspiracy theory narrations. I wanted to see what everybody else thought about that. If you think I should do them, let me know. If you'd rather a different type of narration, tell me what you'd rather hear. Alright, well take care and have a good night. And remember to come back and hear me again sometime. Bye-bye now.